you have kind of poked back into the internet a little bit on some topical stuff. Let's start with the Lamar Jackson tweet that you put out there. The Lamar Jackson tweet I found incredible. And obviously 15.5 million impressions on a tweet. Hey, that's a good tweet.
Wow.
Hey, it looks like you might be able to do something with this media career.
Hell yeah.
Might be able to do something. Over 10,000, 11,000 retweets is hilarious as well. Why are all these teams so publicly out on Lamar Jackson, an NFL MVP winner in his prime, but the most important position in the entire NFL? What am I missing here? We're all very confused as well, but you understand the business of the game just as much as we do. There's like the thought that they don't want to do the guaranteed contracts. And you were in the league a long time. I got a chance to be in a league in the previous generation. Previous generations from us, everybody that has ever talked business-wise about the NFL contracts has said, we need to get guaranteed contracts. Like, that is a sticking point for a lot of humans in NFL locker rooms. So when Deshaun Watson, with everything that was going on, I know, teammate of yours, but with everything going on, in that your moment of walking off the field with him saying, we just wasted one of your years. That is NFL Films, by the way. Yet again, that's a whole other thing. But with everything that was going on at the time and how serious everything was, for a $230 million guarantee to happen with the Cleveland Browns, I think a lot of quarterbacks, especially guys that won MVPs, were like, okay, now we go. You know, now this is it.
Right.
Do you think the NFL has just said we're not doing it? Like, what do you think it is with the whole Lamar situation from your perspective?
Well, I think there's two things here. Number one, my tweet is, if people want to talk about the contract and the negotiations and the guaranteed money, there are arguments to be made there. There is no question. My tweet was specifically in regards to how quickly so many teams announced that they were out.
We're out!
Now, yeah, it was literally like, we're out. Oh, look, this team's out, this team's out, this team's out. And it was very strange in a world where the single most important position by far and a unanimous MVP winner is available at the age of, 27 years old or whatever it is?
6, I think. 7, yeah.
And everybody's just all of a sudden out so quickly. Like, you're not even going to make a phone call. You're not even going to just do some due diligence. We're just going to be out. That's what struck me as so odd, and in this situation was a little strange. Now, guaranteed money and everything, I'm a player. Guaranteed money is the number one thing that I would love. Like, I would absolutely love for that to be the case. I completely understand from a business perspective why the owners fight staunchly against that, as they should, as businessmen. But for players, and if I'm sitting in Lamar's shoes and I'm looking at the Deshaun contract, I'm absolutely saying, I'm a unanimous MVP. I'm still in the young prime of my career. Why shouldn't I get that? Like, just put on paper comparison. Any negotiation, you put up person A, person B, and you say, which resume would you rather pay more to? And if you're the person that they would, you should get more than the other person. That's just how it goes. So I completely see it. Mine was just more the odd nature of everybody being so quickly out.
Loud. Teams that needed quarterbacks. Very, very loud, which then led to they're colluding. This is collusion. But all you need, JJ, we know this, one owner. All you need is one owner to be like, no, fuck it. $232 million.
Take it.
Guaranteed. How you doing? There's new ownership coming in with a lot of money coming into the NFL. I think these salaries and guaranteed monies are only going up, JJ. I think it's only going up.
Yes. It's crazy to watch it happen, which is great. I mean, I love watching it happen, but like we were just talking about, in 2011, I signed the biggest defensive contract in history.
Damn.
And now today, that is the middle of the road defensive line contract, which I'm very happy for. And I was talking to my dad, we're from Wisconsin. My dad was a firefighter. We're sitting on the couch and he's seeing these contracts come through and he's just kind of staring a hole through me. And he's like, you don't want to play another one?
We still got the barn.
You're just going to pass up that kind of money. Like, you're just going to let that go. And I'm sitting here I'm sure every player in history looks back. We were talking Dan Marino, Charles Barkley, these guys who were great in their times, but didn't necessarily make the contracts anywhere near these guys are making now. It cracks me up because you're always going to think like that. There's always going to be somebody making more. And now I just hope it's my brother and he lets me borrow his plane someday. That'd be great.
That'd be very nice of TJ to do that. And you were a part of building it to this particular stage of the game, so you can take a lot of pride in that. Joe Montana, I think, was on the, which one is it? The NBC morning one.
Today?
Is that Good Morning?
The one with
Good Morning America, or is it Today? I think it's I get these confused,
Today
man.
Show, I think.
I think it's Today's Show.
Yeah.
Today's Show.
Okay, the Today Show.
Yeah.
My wife watches NBC in the morning. Hoda's on there, right?
Yeah, that's today.
That's
today.
right.
Okay,
yeah.
today. The Today Show had Joe Montana and Joe Burrow on this morning, and they were doing something for Guinness, and they were donating sweet potatoes and some other stuff for St. Patty's Day.
yeah.
And Joe Montana was asked about the modern contracts for quarterbacks, and he said, if I could run to that window right over there, I'd be running right back onto a football field. It's like, think about Joe Montana, dude. He had we looked up his stats, 1,600 rushing yards throughout his career. Obviously, 4 Super Bowls?
Yep.
4 Super Bowls, was the guy. And he'll get paid forever because he's Joe Montana and he should and everything like that. But those contracts back then versus what they are 10 years ago, let alone what they are now, Joe Montana's just got to be like, he's fucking
it's
kids.
incredible.
Son of a bitch.
They're doing their thing.